Hello everyone and welcome to a bonus casual review. Today I'm talking about Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. This is a Kingdom Hearts mobile game that has since been discontinued, but if the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 is anything to go off of, the whole X series is going to play an important role going forward, and so I would like to talk about them. There's not really like an official way to watch through these cinematics, and so I actually found this fan-dubbed version of the cinematics on YouTube, which the voice actors actually did a really good job, and as far as I can tell, this is the best way to consume this information. So I will link the part 1 and part 2 for Union Cross in the description of this video. That's how I absorbed this Kingdom Hearts information. Now again, I'm completely out of my element here because we're talking about the X series, in which I never played. I only watched the back cover that was featured in Kingdom Hearts 2.8, and so I really don't have a lot to go off of. As far as I understand, Kingdom Hearts Union Cross covers the story elements of Kingdom Hearts Chi and the events after the Keyblade War, because Kingdom Hearts Chi ended at the Keyblade War. So we are back in the age of fairy tales. Now, the back cover cinematics that I watched, as far as the 2.8 collection, it seemed to mostly cover things from the foreteller's point of view, and so this was a nice way to kind of see things as a normal Union member's point of view. Quick synopsis of basically what happened. Like a long time ago, there were a ton of Keyblade wielders instead of just the few that we have nowadays. There were 6 of these foretellers, kind of like these leaders, and they were all apprentices to the Master of Masters. And we still don't know like a ton about the Master of Masters. He's this mysterious hooded guy, but he has this book that can tell the future called the Book of Prophecies, and he basically gave all 6 of his apprentices these tasks going forward after he ends up disappearing. I talked about a lot of these events in my Kingdom Hearts Cross casual review, but basically these events led to a giant Keyblade War. A lot of these members were destroyed, besides the Union members who ended up following a foreteller named Ava's side of things, and Ava's members are known as Dandelions, and so the Dandelions didn't have anything to do with the Keyblade War. They kind of just ran off so that when the world gets plunged into darkness, we still have Keyblade wielders, we still have light in this world of darkness. The events after the Keyblade War are what's pretty new to me at this point, and now everyone is destroyed except for these Dandelions, and 5 of these Dandelions were chosen to be the new Union leaders, like the new foretellers. A couple of them do stand out in my mind, especially because I have played all the other Kingdom Hearts games, and so I do recognize a couple. There's one that showed up at the end of Kingdom Hearts 3 that was never explained, and now he kind of makes sense, and it was just like I had predicted. He was one of the Union leaders in Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. As you can imagine, all is not well because we are trying to kind of like rebuild up our lives. All is not as it may seem. Without spoiling much, darkness is here trying to like corrupt us, and we're trying to gather Lux or light. As per Kingdom Hearts 3 fashion, they're really leaning into that time travel stuff, which really does not make much sense to me because it seems like the rules of time travel are a little hazy. It kind of feels like a cop-out to me, but whatever. I'm going to lean into it and try to be on board with the time travel stuff. Now, I do wish that they actually had like official cinematics the same way that they did have for Kingdom Hearts Chi, but this is not a bad way of consuming this information. I did say that the voice actors did a really good job. Like the voice actor for the Master of Masters was just spot on from how the voice actor portrayed him in the back cover. But the visuals themselves are very clearly phone game visuals. It has like that stiff puppety kind of animation that I really don't like. And so I'm kind of torn. Like, I wish I had taken part of this game when it was available, but on the other hand, it sounded like it was a rather grindy game, and you really were just drip fed this content rather than just watching 2 YouTube videos about it. One thing that really stood out to me is there's actually like a unique world in this phone game that hasn't been featured in any other main Kingdom Hearts games, which is Wreck-It Ralph. And so you get to, apparently you were able to go through the Wreck-It Ralph games. You get to go through like the bug shooter game, and you get to go through like the candy racer game. And that really stood out to me, that they have this world exclusive for a mobile game that is no longer available. It seems crazy to me that there's like so much useful, relevant backstory and information in this discontinued phone game that is going to be present like going forward. Like, the Master of Masters is going to be probably a common character going forward, along with all of these foretellers. There's this whole mystery around the black box, which they alluded to a lot in Kingdom Hearts 3, but it was all like introduced in these phone games. We even see like the human version of certain Organization 13 characters. I mean, a big head-scratching moment in Kingdom Hearts 3 was coming across a Chirithy, and in my Kingdom Hearts Chi casual review, I was questioning what Chirithy were, and if they are Dream Eaters. They are not Dream Eaters, they are not spirits. They are like their own little companion familiar for every playable character, but the fact that Chirithy are showing up in the main numbered titles makes this phone game all the more relevant. But some stuff was kind of clarified for me watching these cinematics. I'm not gonna say like it all makes sense to me and I completely understand all of Kingdom Hearts lore, but like some stuff is kind of laid out for me, and I was semi-engaged with the story and what was going on with these dandelions after the Keyblade War. I did get a couple of those aha moments after the main game was completed and we're just watching like this post-game content. I do hope that someday Square Enix does make some kind of like cinematic movie for us to watch, though, that kind of like trims down the fat and just tells us the information that we need to know going forward. Seriously though, like the voice actors for these YouTube videos, I think they did a phenomenal job though. And the editing was also really good. And despite it being a 5-hour commitment in total with part 1 and part 2, if you're interested in Kingdom Hearts lore, I do think that this is the best option. And so it looks like Kingdom Hearts Union Cross ended in June of 2021. The next casual review is going to be for the final playable Kingdom Hearts game available, that being Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory. And then it looks like we have one more cutscene playlist to watch with another discontinued Kingdom Hearts game, Kingdom Hearts Dark Road. Well guys, that's it for me. Let me know if you have any questions or comments about Kingdom Hearts Union Cross, and I'd love to hear what you have to say. Otherwise, I'll talk to you later. Bye!
Whoa, you think the book tells us everything? Yeah, right!